The Alternative Break Corps is a community service student organization at Florida State University.
It takes in students from FSU, TCC, FAMU, those who are interested in making a difference in the community really.
Their spring break or weekends, winter, even summer, to do service.
Great way to just dive in to an issue, not just working with one issue, but it's allowing students to work with all sorts of issues.
It gives you the opportunity to travel to a different location outside of your own city, whether it be in the United States or somewhere else, and
kind of like a road trip, I guess you would say. Someone once told me that, and it's kind of stuck with me.
You get to see new places too, like we were in West Virginia and it snowed. It was great.
Is people changing the world in a week, in a weekend, in 2 weeks, in a lifetime. It creates a family at Florida State, and it creates a group of people that you will never forget.
Not only to make an impact somewhere, but to also make an impact on your life. I really think ABC has changed the way I view things, and it's just given me a passion for volunteering.
We're very focused on making sure that the experience as a whole is one that changes you and changes the way you think about things and the way you want to interact with your own community.
Just, in my opinion, an extraordinary organization. If I could, I would go on every single trip. They do things that really matter and really make a difference in the communities internationally and domestically.
and learn about a new community and a new area and a new issue area, a new social problem, and really work hands-on with that issue for 5 to 7 days and learn about it and hopefully take that knowledge back to your community and then
Become more active citizens and always involved in their communities for the rest of their lives. I think I originally went on a trip because it seemed like a really cheap way to get away from Tallahassee for the weekend.
I've been asked that question a lot, like why go on a trip? But I think the best answer to that is why not? Why not go on a trip for a week?
Doing service, but even more than that, it's having a lot of fun and meeting new people and kind of stepping out of your comfort zone and realizing that things you maybe thought you couldn't do, you can.
And anything that you can bring back when you come back to Florida State or your campus and share with your peers can help change them. So
what do you do on spring break? Well, let me tell you all about it.
Wanted to take the time to kind of do something I normally wouldn't have done.
The idea of community service, just to give back and do something for your fellow man.
Be productive, make your parents proud. It was an extremely easy way to do something good with my time. And so
my greatest goal is to make positive sustainable change. So ABC is one way that I can continue to do that.
signing up and not really knowing where I was going to go or who I was going to be with was like an element of excitement, really.
I had no idea what to expect my freshman year. Like, I didn't have any plans for spring break, so I was like, why not? It sounds cool. And it turned out being a really, really fun time.
I want to be a doctor someday, so I thought it was a great opportunity to get in and poke around inside a hospital and see what that was like.
Because I was really interested in learning more about HIV/AIDS.
It happens that my father died of AIDS, so it was just that connection of knowing that I'll be helping people that would be in my father's shoes. So by educating them and teaching them and letting them know the problems of AIDS and make them aware, I would feel like I've prevented the problems from occurring.
You really have to learn a lot about the issue that you're working with, and when you get to learn all this stuff about that issue, like you're a more educated person, a more well-rounded person, and you can talk about your experience and share it when the issue comes up in natural conversation.
It's an increased awareness on my end that allows for a continuous interest in the specific issue.
As a more aware citizen, I have been on panels discussing Hurricane Katrina. I can now more easily talk to people about issues with low-income housing, and
we learn about people who may have different lifestyles than you do,
and aren't necessarily as lucky as you are to have the things that you have. So.
I come from Uganda, which is East Africa, and I have been sponsored to come here, and I always know that too much is given, much is expected. There are many kids in Africa who would want to be in my shoes right now. So me sitting here on my butt, not giving back, I feel like I am cheating from society. So
to learn more about yourself, you're forced into a situation where you have to coincide with 10 people that you don't really know, you haven't really gotten to know it. So it's kind of like people building skills and learning to work in a group and learning to work together.
And try to make an impact together. I really enjoyed how those experiences really brought us closer together.
I think you form a better camaraderie that you would with the people you're doing service with, since you're going on trips with them. I really wanted to gain an understanding of how service was different than in an international country like Spain. Also,
seeing what else is out there beyond Tallahassee as this country.
All of the participants have learned so much about a different culture, a different environment completely outside of the United States, and it's really changed their perspective on life here and what's important and how they can give back and how needs are different across international boundaries.
And after my first experience, I wanted to go on again.
Does it impact you that much?
No, I think we're going back.
I would definitely say anyone go on it just because you're going to be changed in some way on your views, or maybe not even changed, but just more educated and more knowledgeable about something.
Even Florida State benefits from ABC because we're able to get out into the country, into the rest of the country, and even abroad and represent Florida State in a way that really sheds an extremely positive light on students here. And we prove to the rest of the nation and even international communities that college students, Florida State students are more than just, you know, a Florida party school or a football school.
There's so many trips and so many opportunities for students to, get involved and really experience the magic of alternative break course. So I'm hoping to encourage more people to apply and also to become site leaders.